recently heard of a really great general way of dealing with just about any problems in life, and I believe many people apply this way of dealing with issues, their problems, in just about every place in their lives, and even Christians, us Christians also, we use this way of dealing with problems. And welcome to this morning's jolt, this refreshing thought from the Word of God. I hope it will be that. So the way of dealing with problems, this way of dealing with problems is illustrated by a great example. So you're driving down the road and you hear all of a sudden in your car a loud noise, and some clanking happens, and something is going on. So how do you deal with that problem? And the answer is you crank up the radio really high, and all of a sudden your car has no problems anymore. And what a great way of dealing with problems. It's painless, didn't cost you anything extra, and the problem is not there anymore. You're not hearing the clanking noise anymore. So of course, I do not believe that's the way to deal with things, but we all have done it. And in life, not in a car necessarily, but in the wider context of our lives. But most of us, I think, still do it in some places. And the verse Proverbs 31:6, I think it has given pause to many a Christian, wondering what the heck does that mean. But I think it refers exactly to this situation. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. And what it's saying is, those that are hopeless, those that are perishing, those whose hearts is heavy and is hopeless, they should get some. They should just get drunk, and then they don't hear the clanking anymore in the car. They don't have the problem anymore. So the distractions that we fill our lives with are mostly there to help us not notice the pain that is also there. And I am laughing at a comedian, and I'm not feeling the pain for that second. I am finding new romance, and I am not noticing the loneliness that hasn't left me. I am, you understand. We find distractions, and we just don't hear the loud clanking noise anymore. And it's wonderful, all the way to the point that the wheels fall off the car, or it just starts spinning, or the brakes stop working, and you just slam into something without any chance of stopping. Our life is just like that. We fill it with stuff that seems to cover over the shame, the fear, the pain, and then we can keep going and going and going all the way until we crash. And that's a terrible place. Or the other version, of course, is that we stop the car, we pop the hood, and we look, and we figure out what is wrong. And this is Psalm 139, verse, and end of the chapter, end of that psalm. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Now, many Christians are just too cowardly to do this ever, to invite God to do this in their lives. But here I have a question for you. Which one is more crazy? Driving on without checking what is causing that noise, what is causing that pain, that fear, that shame, or letting God actually search us. I think it's just plain dumb to drive on. It is not boldness. It takes boldness to invite God in, and there is a concern in our hearts because we are weak humans, and we're afraid, and we're worried, and we don't change easily, and we're stubborn, and we're all kinds of dumb, really. But we can let God in, and He can help us with this. I encourage you, because it's so much safer to figure out what is the matter and to figure it out with God, with Him, deal with that problem. Don't worry, He can fix it. God bless your day with that.